Let's talk about how to get ahead as a man in life. Let's start from the base level. 18 years old. Your dad takes care of your bills. You need a part-time job. You need something at all, something that will bring in money. That money, because you're young, you're going to blow that money. You need to learn how to blow your money at a very, very young age. Because if you're not careful, by the time you get into your 30s and you start making money, you will blow that money. Hmm? Have a part-time job. Get a mentor, preferably your dad and your mom, your uncles and your aunties, or extended family members that are approved by your parents. Let them teach you the harsh reality of this life. You see, most people in society, they don't live in harsh reality. People live in a bubble. People have movie expectation of things. I live in harsh reality. I was raised in harsh reality. And people will say, but you come from money. You don't know anything. You see, the way people portray rich kids in movies, it's like they don't know anything. They are like spoiled brats. In real life, it is different. But that's a conversation for another day. Humble yourself. Apply humility. When your parents are trying to teach you something, don't think you don't know anything. You have no idea. And for men, it is different for women, especially when we start having that small chest. That look at my muscle. You think you know shit. You don't know anything. Humility is going to take you far. Humbleness will shoot you into rooms that you don't know, like you're not supposed to be in. Rooms that will elevate your progress. This is how you do it. If you want to be ahead of your contemporaries, you talk less. Hmm? You talk less. Talk slower. Don't associate yourself with everybody. Avoid people that are negative. Take for example. Let's say I want to build a skyscraper someday. You want to avoid people that criticize the idea that you don't have money to accomplish that. You don't want people that criticize your dreams and your goals in your life. Because it's okay to dream. If you have 100 dreams and you dream big, someday I'm going to do this. You tell your friends. You tell yourself. You're not supposed to tell all your friends your goals because all your friends are not your friends. You will learn this. But let's say you're naive, you have a bunch of friends. You're not supposed to tell them all your goals. But let's say you do. The ones that say, I see you doing that, or the ones that say, I don't see you doing that, you cut them off immediately. Because those are the ones that are going towards the same direction. And when I say towards the same direction, not necessarily becoming the same person. Does that make sense? Not necessarily becoming the same person. The same direction might be every one of us want to become multi-billionaires. Maybe one of us goes into real estate, another goes into productivity, another goes into services, another goes into banking. That is still the same direction of we want to make it. Avoid the opposite sex. Either you are interested in avoid for this is for men. Avoid women that are bad for you. You need to have discernment to know because your body will tell you if so person is not good for you. Your body will tell you. You need discernment to know. How do you feel when certain person comes into your life and they spend the night or they leave the next day? How do you feel afterwards? You need to pay attention to micro details. That is if you want to get ahead as a man. You pay attention to things that you don't, and you have to pay attention to details. You have to be self-aware of your surroundings, of how you feel around certain places, around certain people, including friends and family members. Hmm? And how do you do this? I mentioned 4 things in previous contents that you need to have in place if you want to get ahead in this harsh reality called life. Your spirituality, which is your relationship with God, it has to be apex. Emotional maturity, You will learn this though. It is a gradual process. You have to have that in place. Physical, a strong body is a strong mind. I'm not really afraid of people who look strong. My main focus is mental strength. Mental strength, very, very few men have mental agility. You need to be strong up here. And how do you become strong up here? You will go through many adversities. You will go through things that will blow your mind. But under no circumstance must you look like what you go through, what you be, what you've been through. It's possible for you to reflect on how you treat the world. How you get me? You can't always look like it. You put a smile on your face, you chin up, you stand tall. You don't have to fight everybody. Cut negative people off. Listen to your mentors. Have a goal, have a dream, and keep moving forward. Tread carefully. Life is like a slippery corridor. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kì í ṣe oníṣẹ́. Envy nobody. When I say ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ kì í ṣe oníṣẹ́, the first is not always the winner. In real life, this is not some movies. Don't envy anybody. It is their time. Don't wish people bad. Be happy for them. Be positive. When people stab you in the back, it's okay. It is a lesson. Take it like a lesson and move accordingly. You can't always stop in this journey called life and fight everybody that wants to hustle you. You get me? You have to hold steady. You have to be steadfast. Remember, this is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. When you're going towards your glory, you will find a lot of people that will deliberately want to wage war against you, either psychologically, either spiritually, either physically, financially, just to deter you. You get me? You want to be solid. You need discernment. It is not for the weak. 100% of people in the world, 95% of people in the world, they work for 5% of people in the world. Why do you think that is? Because it's not easy. Now, you becoming your full potential, this is disclaimer. You becoming your full potential, that doesn't mean you have to be a multi-millionaire. You don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to have all the money in the world. As long as you can afford 3 basic things: food, clothing, shelter, conveniently, at least for yourself. Then your wife. Then a son. Then a daughter. Then maybe twin. Then maybe triplets. Then, if that's what you want, you have to be a calculative person. A calculative person. But do not over calculate. Do not over calculate. Lean on God. Lean on God. Don't overthink all things. If it happens, if you lose, it's okay. If you win, okay. Don't let it get to your head. Shogba. Continue to be well, my friends. Today is Kilemi. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. It is 10:40 a.m. Real quick update. We are going into the weekends. I'll come back tomorrow to gist you guys. Shogba me. Continue to be well, friends. Be well.